ab workouts and exercises, but what I'm gonna tell you is that none of these are gonna get you abs. The way to get abs is to okay. What's up, you guys? Josue here, and just gonna do a quick Q&A. Yesterday I put a story up where you guys could ask me some questions and stuff, so I thought it would be a great idea. Now I'm here in Guam, I got this beautiful paradise scenery behind me. I figured it would get some clicks and stuff. Is it too windy? Alright, anyway, Happy New Year's, motherfuckers. 2021, it's crazy. Let's get it started though. One of my resolutions was to be active on YouTube this year, so expect weekly videos. You're gonna have to hold me accountable, guys, so that's why I'm doing this video. Let's start with a couple things. My name is Josue Gonzalez Preciado. That's my full name. I'm Mexican. I was born in Monterrey, Nuevo León, and I moved to a town right next to it called Saltillo, Coahuila. That's where I grew up most of my childhood. Yeah, moved to the United States when I was 12 to the Woodlands, Texas. It's really close to Houston. So hopefully when I blow up, I can do collabs with Sush and James and those guys. We'll see. Anyway, I got some questions here. Frequently asked questions are, what supplements do I take? And honestly, I just take pre-workout, BCAAs, protein, and creatine. That's it. First question by Jacob Ramirez. He said, not natural, LOL. And okay, that's not necessarily a question, but I am natural. Yeah, that's that. Thanks, Jacob. Next question. ¿Qué pre-workout me recomiendas? He says, what pre-workout do I recommend? Honestly, well, you guys already know, I recommend Gym Molly pre-workout. You guys can obviously use my code JosueFit, get some 20% off, but sponsorship aside, I think this is a awesome pre-workout. Like, it tastes awesome, and it has 350 milligrams of caffeine, so you know that boost of energy that you need, and it's honestly pretty inexpensive. Like, most pre-workouts are more expensive than Gym Molly. I think Gym Molly is an awesome brand, and you can get yourself a little discount, link in bio and all that, code Josue20. But yeah, this is pretty much what I use, Gym Molly. Okay, Marco said, but you never answered height and weight. I am 5'9" and about 170, 180. My weight's been kind of fluctuating. Right now I'm in vacation. I probably lost some pounds. I tend to lose weight on vacation. I struggle getting all my calories in, you know, during vacation, but whatever, no excuses. We keep the gains coming. We got it. Next question by Coda Mark. Oh, nice. Anyways, next question is, who inspired you to gym? Is your parent are a gym person too? I think he's trying to say who inspired me to start working out in that. And to be honest, yes, my mom was very fitness. She was what are those little cycling? What are these called? I can't think of it. But you know, the little girls with the bike. She did that for 20 years. Oh, she's a yogi, but yeah, she's super big into fitness. She's always has been. So luckily for me, growing up, I was always into fitness and into working out. I didn't realize what I was really doing because I got enrolled in gymnastics. So to me, I was just going, playing around and jumping on mats and doing pull-ups and here and there. And luckily, I had some great coaches and mentors that like taught me that exercise is not hard and that it's kind of looked at being hard and doing this and that, and it's not really that hard. You just kind of make it part of your life, and when you do, it's actually a really pleasurable experience. When you work out and you get better and all that, it's fun. One thing though, I do remember watching Dragon Ball Z and seeing Goku and all those guys and just thinking, holy those guys are jacked, I want to look like that. And just thinking to myself, well, if that's possible, and I'll see like guys just massive, and like I'm like, okay, I definitely want to look like that. Growing up, I was just like, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do to look like that? And I was on YouTube, I was asking my mom, I was asking everybody that I could, and getting all the research that I could, you know, being young and whatnot, just to look like that, you know? So basically it was just, I guess, Dragon Ball Z, we could say that. But yeah, exercise has always been a part of my life. Okay, how old are you, bro? Says C Slim. I am 20, okay, 20 years old. How long have you been working out? A while. Lifting weights, 4 years, since I was 16. So 16 to 20, but before that I did a whole bunch of gymnastics, and I didn't do a lot of sports. I did tennis for like a month. All my family plays tennis. I didn't really like outdoors sports for a while growing up. Now I enjoy outdoors much more. I was more of a AC kind of guy. Yeah, all my life I would say. Yario says, you do no fap? I mean, I do. I mean, why wouldn't you, man? Like, get some mental clarity every day. Fuck yeah, fap, man. Get some good prostate health. I don't see the reason to no fap, honestly. I think it's kind of dumb. I don't know. I mean, it's a cool challenge if you have like a porn addiction, maybe. But I'm cool with that sector. Anyway, this one says shirt size. I think I'm an adult large. I mean, I'm kind of getting into oversized fitted clothes, so extra large I would say. But I guess a medium could fit me tight, look good. Bi, gay, or straight? I'm straight. So yeah, I'm gonna use what Jesse James says. All the single moms out there, you can hit me up. Nah, I'm just. Am I playing? I don't know. You guys find out. Anyway, Josh says, how do you take your creatine? Honestly, I just put a couple scoops in my cup in the morning and just drink it. That's it. I generally take about 10 grams of creatine. I know people take 5, but I just take 10 because I'm like, fuck it. Is it? Oh, this is a good question. Good question. Diego Garcia 659 says, is it possible to reduce your fat percentage and gain muscle at the same time? If so, how? Well, the clear answer is no. You cannot do both at the same time. But I would recommend you focus on gaining muscle and gaining strength, because take your body now. If you do all these changes and start incorporating a calorie surplus, a bigger amount of protein in your diet, you will have a body recomp, right? And eventually, even if you don't lose physically any amount of fat, the way you gain, and if you gain enough muscle, the percentage would lower. Does that make sense? Because you are heavier, even if it's the same amount of fat. So a 150-pound guy and a 180-pound guy can have the same amount of fat, literally, right? But the 180-pound guy is gonna have a less percentage because it's just the percentage rate. Now, honestly, I wouldn't really worry about that too much. Just get in the gym and work out hard, man. Now you'll see the results. But to answer your question, no, you can't really do them both at the same time. Next question by Harsh Sarda. He says, does BCA cause hair fall? And honestly, I don't think BCAs cause hair loss. I haven't heard anything about that ever. I had seen some stuff about creatine, but it was like if you had already that male pattern gene on you, it was like gonna make it would like speed it up basically. But it's not necessarily that creatine causes hair loss. But I'm also not entirely sure about that. I'm not a scientist, right? So BCAs, I don't think so. I've never heard anything about that. Now, what's the craziest flip or stunt you've ever done? Says Danielle Joseph. I think the craziest I would say is a full in back out, or maybe like a triple full. That's probably it. Nothing too crazy. I was all right. I was a good gymnast, but I mean, I wasn't like, you know, I was just an average gymnast. Never did too many crazy things. And if you guys don't know what that is, a full in back out is basically where you do a double back, but the first flip you do a full twist and then another back flip. But I did do that into the pit. You guys can actually watch that on YouTube. It's gonna be my channel. Next question. Jordan B23 says, what's best for abs? Just vacuum? If you're talking about what's the best exercise for abs, there's a lot of core exercises that are great, not just vacuums. I do love vacuums though, because vacuums teach you how to also organize your organs properly, because when you vacuum, you suck everything in and your organs have to like find a way to fit, right? All these muscles right here in your core get strong and tight, help you have that tight waist. I also love leg lifts. Leg lifts are nice, hollow holds, rocks, V-ups. There's so many ab workouts and exercises, but what I'm gonna tell you is that none of these are gonna get you abs. The way to get abs is to essentially lower your fat percentage enough so that abs are visible, and also that number is different. Everybody holds fat differently and stuff. But yeah, man, if you want to get abs, focus on, you know, getting your diet right and being on a calorie deficit for a little bit so you can lower your fat percentage so you can see them. But if you just want a good exercise just to work your abs, yes, I would recommend vacuums. Vacuums are great. and leg lifts and L holds. Those are awesome. Gets this lower part right here that some people seem to lack. So yeah, I would focus on that. Next, please can you help me? I don't know how to do in the workout. I'm gonna have workout plans up on my website soon, so don't worry about that. This one says 8 packs or 12 packs, and I'm not even sure what that means. So yeah, how long did it take you to achieve your physique? 4 years, I would say. From where I was like looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, okay, I want to look at a certain point. I think I was 16, where I was like, okay, I want to look like, you know, you look at Jeff Side, John Skywalker, all those guys. When I was 16, they were like the bigger influencers on social media. So I was like, I want to look like them. And yeah, it took about 4 years, I would say, to get to where I was like super comfortable. And honestly, one of the biggest things that changed and how I eventually got my physique that I liked is I started with self-love and self-acceptance. I started saying, hey, you know, maybe this isn't the body that I want or whatever, but this is the one I got and this is the one I can work with, right? And when I started looking at it that way and I started thinking, you know, I don't care, I'm gonna do whatever it takes and whatever I can do to get better, is when I saw the biggest results in my physique just like upgraded, you know? So start with self-love, self-appreciation, waking up in the morning saying, man, I love you, Josue. I love you. You gotta love yourself, and then, you know, success comes from happiness. Happiness doesn't come from success. You know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, oh, this is a good one. Tips for young, skinny guys trying to pack on muscle while staying lean. Wow, that's a good one. So honestly, the best tip I would say is figure out your BMR and your activity level, add that up, get the number, and then only do like 100 to 150 calorie surplus from that. You don't need to have like a 500 calorie surplus. Like, that's kind of useless if you're trying to stay lean, because most of that extra calories that you don't use, you're just kind of converting to fat, right? So 100 to 150 calorie surplus is what I would recommend to gain muscle and stay lean, because also you can be in like around 10, 12 to 15% body fat and be in a surplus, you know, year-round natty. And most guys with the 10-12% body fat, you can have visible abs, right? Like, maybe not super shredded. Right now I'm not the shreddest I've been, but you can see my abs and I'm pretty confident and happy. So yeah, that's what I would say. Peter Daniel says, tips for beginners, especially beginning at home with no gym. Oh, this is a great question. And here's what I would say. Start with calisthenics. Start with a lot of calisthenics, and a good way to make it fun is just try to see what your number's at. See how many push-ups you can do in a row, how many squats you can do in a row, how many pull-ups you can do in a row, how long you can hold a handstand, how long you can hold a L sit, and stuff like that. So when you have your little numbers, right, get your first numbers, and every week try to beat them. Try to beat those numbers, and eventually you're gonna be strong as you're gonna have these cool skills, and you're gonna be a workout expert. That's about all the questions that I got for now. Hope you guys got something out of that. Learned something at least, or got entertained. I'm gonna stick my workout today, what I'm gonna do, back and bicep, to this video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this little clip. I hope you guys enjoyed this view as much as I did. Like, woo! It's Guam. It's pretty as in Guam, right? It's awesome over here. So yeah, that's about that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Instagram at josue.fit, and then TikTok at josue.gonzalezfit. So yeah, follow me in there, catch me in there, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Ace Banks on the track. Ace Banks on the track.
Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and weekly videos are gonna be coming soon. So yeah, subscribe. That's good.